Okay, let's see how this goes. It is December 5th, and I know that I am 5 days late to this vlogmas party, but I think I have a good reason to not have started on December 1st. About a week ago, I came down with a horrible flu, and it kept me in bed till probably, what's today? Monday? I haven't been that sick in a very long time, and I did have my flu shot, so I don't know, maybe I'd be dead now if I didn't have my flu shot. Now, I'm pretty much over all of that. Now it's just a horrible cough that keeps me awake, well, pretty much all night. I did get, Ian went out and got me some decongestant last night, and that seemed to help a little bit. I was able to actually sleep for 3 hours or so. So yeah. So anyway, so that's that. Now, contemplating maybe I should extend the vlogmas into 5 more days, or after the time, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. I must admit I'm not terribly motivated to do a lot of vlogging right now, because I still don't really feel, I'm very tired, and I don't really feel 100%. So we'll see what goes on. So I'm going to wrap up what went on tail end of November and into December. So Ian's Colombian trip was awesome from all intents and purposes. The food part was horrible, but he wasn't there to eat for the cuisine. He was there for the birds, and he did really well. Lots of lifers, and enjoyed himself immensely. He loves doing those kinds of, he still likes doing those kind of excursions, which is awesome. He does like the trudging and stuff. Mind you, he doesn't do it quite as much, or not quite as hard as he used to 20 years ago. But, you know, what do we do 20 years later that's so intense? Yeah, I'm going to be stopping occasionally and having a little sip, because talking really irritates my throat, and then I get into a coughing jag, and then it's lights out. Have to sit, drink, suck on a lozenge, and just wait for it all to pass. But anyway, that's all. That you don't want to hear about my health woes. Anyway, his Colombian trip was awesome. I did my stuff while he was away. I knitted, and I went for walks, and I didn't do any visiting. I didn't go, I was supposed to go for lunch with friends, and I never did. The time, he was gone for 2 weeks, and the time just seemed to go really fast. I was still getting the yard kind of tidied up and to put away for the winter. So that, yeah, that kept me busy doing those things. Sorry. The weekend after he came back, we had Daphne and Fox for a sleepover, which was lovely, as always. And I decided this year I wanted a bigger tree this year. I wanted a 7-footer tree. So all the, of course, pre-Black Friday sales were on. So Sunday morning, we threw the kids in the car and we trudged all over to Walmart. And the trees were pretty sparse. But we managed to get one, a 7-footer, pre-lit, and we brought it home, and the kids spent the next hour or so decorating and looking at it and decorating it and all that kind of stuff. So that was fun. And in between that and that week, let me just check my notes here. Yes, that week, Canada Post decided to go on strike, which kind of put it to any kind of Christmas card mailing, any kind of note mailing, parcel mailing. You know, even though my sister and I decided that we weren't going to exchange gifts this year for Christmas, well, I couldn't help it. I mean, it's Christmas and they're my sisters. So, but I can't, they'll have to go after Christmas because here we are like the 5th of December. And by now I'd have everything all packed up and have it mailed off. Let's see, I'd have it mailed off by, well, probably by next week. And from the way it looks, I don't think that's going to happen. So people will get Christmas notes and parcels after Christmas, but that's okay. And yeah, so sorry, my brain is blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so that. And then the week after that, we had friends over for lunch, and that was a lovely lunch. Did we have? Oh, we had friends the week before for lunch too. And that was great. Then we had the week after that, we had other friends for lunch, and that was great too. And we were supposed to have friends next week for lunch on Wednesday, but we've kind of canceled because being sick, now my Christmas planning and execution of those plans has been waylaid by a week. And I am kind of scrambling to figure out what I can get away with not doing this year. I think I might put off doing some of the baking. I'm not quite sure what yet, but I will make fudge because Will does like fudge. And he's my favorite son-in-law, if you didn't know. Anyway, yeah, so I don't know what else I'm going to not make. I'm always asked to make peppermint squares and Nanaimo bars, but I don't know if I'm going to get around be able to do those. And I probably will do biscottis because biscottis are delicious, and I can make a lot of biscottis. I usually give baking to friends and my hairstylist and people like that. I probably won't do that this year, so I'll be picking up odds and ends, little things just to put in a gift basket for them because I like to give them something. Yeah, so it's when you're a person like me, like I'm sure that probably if anybody else is watching this, the 5 other people who watch this, I do a lot at Christmas. I do a lot of homemade stuff, and I put a lot of effort into it. And it's very difficult to be waylaid for a week and not be able to do anything. And absolutely, to be perfectly honest with you, not even feel like doing it. And I don't feel guilty one bit. Now, having said that, today, next week, I probably will feel guilty about not doing it. So this morning, yesterday and overnight, we got probably, I'm going to say about 15 centimeters of snow. And the junkers are crazy. And I've already been out this morning. It's, I don't even know what time it is. Oh, it's 1:30 right now. I did go out this morning after breakfast. And, oh, pardon me. I did go out after breakfast this morning and clear off the bird table and the bird bath and the other bird feeders and filled them up, topped them up. And they're slowly coming back, the juncos. There's been a couple, there's one on the table I can see right now. So they're slowly coming back. We only get maybe 5, but I'm always very excited. So of course I've got like 4 bird feeders up and, you know, table with bird seed on it and whatever. What can I say? I get very excited to see them. So I want to feed all of them. So I'm doing that. Let's see what other exciting stuff is happening today. Well, I did do a laundry yesterday and it did go in the dryer. Kudos for me. And I'm going to take it out of the dryer and fold it and put it away today. That's probably about the extent of of my day. I'm making chicken Caesar salad sandwiches for supper tonight. I haven't made anything for supper. I think last night was the first night I made supper. In fact, I know it was the first night I'd made supper in a week. And we had chili, and it was very good. So I guess I haven't lost my touch yet. So I'm going to do that for supper. And that's about it. I'm going to take a few pictures of I'm going to take one picture of the tree and show you. Oh, and I decided to go with colored lights this year. So maybe I'll take a little video of the tree. I haven't really decorated a whole lot. I've put little tchotchke stuff on the shelf here. Norman's nose was out of joint because he was sitting downstairs in the studio, and I hadn't brought him up yet. And I brought him this morning. You all right now, Norman? I think he's okay now. But anyway, so there's my little picture of Zachary. I don't know if you remember from last year. That's my favorite picture. That's one of my favorite Christmas pictures, and obviously a favorite picture of Zachary because I don't have many of him. But he's my nephew's son, and he's probably like, 20, 18, something like that now. They don't see him. They're estranged from that part of the family, which is kind of sad. But anyway, so that's it for me for now. Like I say, I'll do those videos and maybe try to get this put together, and hopefully the rest of my videos won't be this babbling, crazy, stupid mess of a just random thoughts. Waffling, as they say in Britain. I have done that very, very well. Anyway, I thought I would get this started, and maybe tomorrow I will have my brain power will be on a little bit more tight, and I can figure out what to blog a little bit more intelligently about. So I hope you're all having a great first week of December. Really? Yeah. Anyway, and I will see you later. Bye. All right, there we go. Here's the tree. We decided, well, I guess I did. And if I did, so that means Ian did, decided to go with red and white this year. And I'm loving it because I can get all of our family ornaments on it, and ornaments that people have given us. There's my glass ornaments my sister gave me lots of years ago. I bought these guys. Look at these guys. Disco Santa hats. Love them. Love them. Yeah. And a little greenhouse that my friend Deb gave me a few years ago. And let's see. Oh, these are new. This is a new one. Fox picked that one out. And let's see if I can find Daphne's. Oh, here it is. And she picked the mushroom. A mushroom out. Yeah. Santa on a mushroom. Here he is. Yeah. So pictures of the kids. There's a bell that my friend made a long time ago. Oh, I'm saying a long time ago, a lot, but a lot of these are very old ornaments, and very, very loved ornaments. There's my yarn ball ornament. I think I got that one a couple years ago, so that was not so old. But this is the oldest one right here. Yeah, this is the oldest one. This is our first Christmas together. Look at that, 1978. Ooh, we is old. Old, 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 old. Yep. So, but we like it. We like it. And there it is lit up. It's hard to see it lit up. Maybe if I stand there, away from the window a bit. There we go. Colored lights. Yeah, liking the colored lights this year. But you know what? Maybe next year I want to go with white ones, and all I have to do is flick a switch. Perfect. And there we are. There's the backyard. Nicely full of snow. It's snowing again. And there's my rosemary that I didn't get to bring in, but I put it up on the deck, and might use them for the turkey for Christmas Day dinner. I did use it in the gravy, which I've already made. I'm babbling now. So Norman told me to just stop babbling and say goodbye, and that we will see you guys tomorrow. So goodbye from me and Norman, and we will see you tomorrow.